Amber Rose went to every Diddy party and talks drugs and baby oil. Listen, am I surprised that she went to every party? Absolutely fucking not, bro. Absolutely not. Amber Rose is definitely one of those. You know what that means. And let's see what she got to say about this whole situation.
I got something. Because it seems to be like the last year and a half, there's been all this talk about these Hollywood parties.
Let's talk about it.
Amber, what's really going on?
I don't know.
You ain't never been invited to these Hollywood
I ain't gonna hold you, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Amber Rose is... I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Amber Rose definitely still cold. Even at this age I think she like 40-something. She's still cold, nigga. I'm hitting without a shadow of a doubt. Without a doubt. But I would never cuff this Jezebel. I let this demon possess me for a short time, but then I gotta get my spiritual side back afterwards. But I let her take it for a little bit. But I have to get it back. I sound like a motherfucking simp, nigga. I don't care.
I've been to probably everyone.
I need it.
I've been to every Puff party. I've been to every white party since 2009. I've been to every party, and
you just go in the right room, not the wrong room.
I don't think there's rooms, Chad. I'm gonna be honest. Now, look, I'm gonna be very, very transparent on the show.
First of all, what did that say on her forehead? What does that say on her forehead? I don't even. Faith. It says something faith. I think, but I don't know what.
If these freak offs are happening, it's on a completely different day than the actual Puff parties.
What? Wait. So if the freak offs are happening, which they are, it's on a completely different day. Are you saying it's a different day as in 2 a.m., 3 a.m. the next day following the party? Cause which y'all scheduling out he's scheduling out the freak offs? Like, I thought that was the whole situation.
Okay.
It's not that day because every time I was there, Puff was there the whole time. You know, he got the Ciroc, he's on the DJ booth. He's the host of the party. Mm-hmm. I will say that. Now, I've had this conversation with Ray J. Ray J is one of my best friends.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
I said, Ray, did they ever invite you to a freak off? Because they never invited me.
Mm-hmm. Of course they
have.
And
I done been at these parties. I just feel like,
if you think Ray J didn't get invited to a freak off, you gotta be smoking crack. Did he get the whole sex tape with Kim Kardashian and all that shit, bro? Nigga, he owns some freaky shit. He fucking did a sex tape with Kim Kardashian, and you think that he not gonna get invited to a freak off? Come on now.
Didn't get the invite.
Because they know you don't get down like that.
Maybe they know I don't get down like that. Okay, cool. But you would think maybe an assistant would come up and be like, hey, you like girls? Or like, you know, you into... Never. No one ever asked me that. They never asked Ray J either. And me and Ray J was talking about it. We were like, I done been to the party, the after party, the after party. I never seen none of that stuff. Right. But that's not to say that it does not happen or invalidate people that... But I do think it's a different day that I'm just not invited to. I don't know.
You think it's a plot because we saw it happen with Russell Simmons. Now we see it happen with P. Diddy. You think it is a plot or a ploy to take down prominent, high-powered black men?
I don't know. It really depends on the evidence, right? Because they did say that there were drugs in the baby oil. I don't know. That's allegedly.
Is that true? You think that Puff had 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know because the internet is fake, like we said earlier. You just...
She just said they done roofied the baby oil. They done roofied the baby oil, man. That is insane. There's drugs in the baby oil. So they got separate bottles? Like, is it not Johnson & Johnson? Nigga, is it Diddy Combs, nigga? Is it Diddy Combs baby oil? Like, come on, bro. Let me...
just don't know.
But
if that is in fact true, then that is a problem. One thing I do know about Puff is that he's an abuser. You know, he abused Cassie.
He whipped her ass,
video.
bro.
It is not okay.
Mm-hmm. Not okay.
But as far as the freak offs, I don't know about that.
Did you have, when I say relationship, I don't mean intimate relationship, but did you have a relationship with Puff Daddy where you cool? Did you talk? Did you know him? Things like that?
I would say that we didn't talk on the phone and we didn't hang out, but I was always invited to the party.
Okay.
And that's the extent of our friendship.
Okay. Now, is it true that you were at the Halloween party that Puff's son
One thing though, I say,
and Ray J?
I don't think that anybody is even when they say like people admit to going to the freak offs and stuff like that, or like, because everybody done admitted to going to a party every now and again. Like niggas admitted that. Marlon Wayans, just like Amber Rose, some other people, they admitted to go to the party, but they never admit to the freak offs. Nigga, somebody's in that motherfucker. Don't quit. They might have not been able to disclose this information. That might have been like because they could get sued or something like that. NDA, whatever it is. But niggas definitely been there, bro. I don't know why niggas keeping that shit a secret at this point. That nigga going to jail, nigga.
AJ got into it?
I was, yes. I was right there.
What happened?
They just pressed Ray J and they were just like, stop talking about dad. And then Ray J said what he said, like something like, I know your dad better than.
Was that the video or just the moment? Is that the moment on my connection?
Ray J said what he said.
Oh no, that's
like,
the video.
Something like, I know your dad better than you know your dad, or something like that. And then it just got ugly for a second. There. Yeah, because I'm cool with Christian and Justin and Quincy, but then I also love Ray J, and he's like my brother, and I'm just like, guys, please, just stop. It's not worth it. Y'all don't want to do this. Right. Like, so it, and I told Ray J, I said, look, that's their dad. What do you expect them to do? Right. Like, of course they're going to stand up for their dad. You know what I mean? Like,
and rightfully so.
Right.
But it's reported that Breezy, Chris Brown, was the peacemaker. Is that true?
I think I was the peacemaker.
That was you.
I think, well, from what I remember, I was going to both sides and like, y'all don't need to do this. But maybe Chris came down at some point. Right. It was in the garage. I'm not sure.
What have you learned about fame?
Oh.
Because you've had more than 15 minutes. You've had two decades of it.
Yeah, it's going on 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
But did she get fame from Wiz Khalifa though? Fame? Like Wiz? And she dated 21 Savage?
Half of these motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. All the publicists, all the fake ass managers, all the business managers, and they all manipulate all of us into thinking that they have all the answers when we ourselves have the answers. As the entertainers or the socialites or the famous people, we got here because of us.
Before a manager, before a publicist.
Yes. And some people just have that it factor, But it's funny because very early on, you get the publicist, you get the manager, and they tell you like, oh, if you want to make money now, you got to twerk. You got to sell sex on the podcast. You got to just say that you girls and guys. And so you eventually start to lose yourself in this fake entertainment world because they're intimidating you every day that you're going to lose it all if you do not do what they tell you to do. Instead of standing 10 toes down, but that intimidation changes you as a person.
Is fame a drug? Because I believe it is. I believe it's suffocating. I believe it can be intoxicating. And once you become hooked on it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, fame is definitely a drug, bro. You get any type of fame, bro, nigga. And then you lose a little bit of it. Like, you get a little fame, everybody know you. You getting all this dopamine hits, this ego boost, all that validation of how you just so cool, how you all this. And then one day it starts to dwindle on and on. It starts to dwindle day by day. Then you like, I gotta do something crazy to get famous again. I want that feeling again. It's like crack. You want to get that hit. You want to get that first hit that you got. You want to feel that again, bro. It's definitely a drug. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, I'm not famous or nothing like that, but I used to do like Instagram skits, funny skits like that, and I've talk to like people that got way more followers than me, everything like that. Been in connections with people like that. I go out to a damn Burger King, bro. A nigga in the drive-thru's like, "Hey, I know you, bro. You Herbavelli. You Herbavelli." Nigga, that shit feel good. It feel good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It do feel good. But like at the end of the day, nigga, that shouldn't determine your view on whatever it is you doing. Like you can't be like, I'm about to be wild now because my fame dropped a little bit. Like, no, nigga. I had that little moment. It was nice. And nigga, I'ma get it how I get it now off of what I wanna do. So if niggas don't fuck with me off what I do now, that's cool. Just fuck it, nigga. I'ma do me. That's how I see it though. But a lot of people they gonna be addicted to getting that fame again and going into those areas of doing shit they shouldn't really be doing just for fame. Like you shouldn't be that thirsty for it like that, man.
You'll do anything to keep it.
Maybe for some people, not for me. I don't give a shit about being famous.
I'm cool, bro. I want
You
money.
famous now?
I want money.
You can't be unfamous.
You cannot be unfamous. No, you can't be unfamous. But yeah, I don't actively do things to, you know.
To be in the public spotlight and say, look at Amber Rose, look at what she's doing, look at what she's wearing.
I'm really quiet.
Yeah.
Like I'm really quiet with my shit. So, yeah.
Money. What have you learned about money?
Oh, Lord. Just save. Save. I remember I spent my first $1 million and I gagged because I was like,
what did you spend it on?
I'm cool off the rest of this interview. But I will say, when she said save, that reminded me of when J. Cole was talking to Lil Pump, talking about like when he made that 1985, 1985 song, and he was saying like that shit gonna go away after a while because you got popping off trends. So like Amber Rose talking about saving, yeah, bro, because she got famous off of other niggas, and now she famous, but niggas don't. I don't know what she does to this day. I don't know what she does. Does she? Nigga, she got her OnlyFans. Nigga, she do fashion shit. I don't know, but yeah, it's certain situations, nigga. You ain't really that person. You ain't got no longevity in your career. So yeah, definitely save. But that's the video, man. Another reaction. Until next time, I'll catch y'all for sure.
My nigga.